Welcome back to my kitchen, everybody. This is just an update to my 21-day detox that I'm doing with Shanti Clayton, which is based on 1 pound a day. And I believe they had a book out before called 21 Pounds in 21 Days, but the 1 pound a day, I don't know, changed things a little bit. And I think one of the things is that this is actually a 30-day detox, but we're doing the 21-day detox. Anyway, the last time I did a video, I was talking about how I was feeling, very energetic. It was my second day, I believe. And now I'm on day 6, and I've had all kinds of different things happen. So I just wanted to update you and also give you some more suggestions. So as of day 4, I really noticed my skin was a lot, it was younger, like really younger, and there's even wrinkles that are gone that used to be there. And I was shocked that after only 4 days that I saw a difference in my skin. That's really fast. The other thing that happened was the energy continued to continue every day. It mellowed out a little bit in the way of wasn't bouncing off the walls like I was right in the beginning. So I'm glad about that, because I was a little too energetic. Now I'm just really energized all the time. Even if I feel tired or even if I'm detoxing, I still am energized, but it's really mellow and it's really awesome. So as part of a detox, or anyway, just in life in general, you really want to get a decent amount of sleep. And I know for anybody who's wanting to lose weight specifically, you really have to get your 7-8 hours of sleep. Otherwise, they say, I read in the book, which I was kind of surprised, I knew that if you don't get enough sleep, that you will tend to not lose weight or you will gain weight. But it says in the book that even if you ate really healthy and didn't get enough sleep, it like backfires it and you won't lose weight that easily. So I have been really conscious about getting to bed and making sure that I sleep for at least 7 hours. So this is the interesting thing. Because I have so much energy, I actually wake up 4 or 5 hours after I've been asleep, and I'm actually like, open my eyes like zing, like, what could I do today? And then I'm just, could get up and get ready and get out of bed. And then I look at my clock and I'm like, oh, I still have to sleep 2 more hours. So I force myself to sleep at least 2 more hours, so at least I get 7 hours of rest. Now, before, I would never be opening my eyes and going after 4 or 5 hours and going, oh, let me get up and do something. I truly wake up in the morning and have energy. Even if I say, you know what, I'm just going to get up and brush my teeth and then just go like lay down and read. Like, I'll get up, brush my teeth, and I'm like ready to go. So the energy is definitely there. I don't remember the last time that I really felt like I wake up in the morning and I feel energized, like I'm ready to go. Really? I mean, before, when I did a lot of juice feasting, yeah, I would have my juice and then I'd feel, woo, you get the zing, right? But now I get up before I even have anything and I already feel energetic. And that is such, oh, that's so awesome. It feels so great to have energy. It just feels so great. And my energy continues the whole day and the whole night until I go to bed. I am on an even roll. I don't have to keep trying to do things to keep the energy up. It's a constant. I am not hungry. Well, my mouth wants to say eat, of course, because our mind will try to sabotage us and tell us, oh, you should just eat. Oh, food, that looks good. But when I feel like, oh, I want to eat, I just like tune into my body and go like, are you hungry? And it's like, no, I'm not hungry. I don't need anything. It doesn't, my stomach doesn't growl. My stomach doesn't feel empty. It doesn't feel like I'm not eating, actually. So that means what we're doing is actually really working. All of those supplements, so the ones I showed you last time, the last video, that you do, you know, you every 2 hours you drink something or you know, have something. These things are working because I really learned something. Like, I didn't want to make a long video, but I guess I really just have to tell you, I really learned something. I used to juice feast a lot, and I love juice feasting, but it was getting boring for me. So I'm kind of glad I'm really glad this came along, because it makes it a lot easier and more interesting. But when you're juice feasting, it's really great, yes, but you're not doing supplements to help nourish your body with everything that you really need. So it's different. You don't feel always, I mean, yes, you have energy, yes, you feel good, but this is different. I feel more fulfilled. It feels better. It just feels healthier. It feels better. So I will never just plain juice feast again. If I do another, and juice feasting is like, yeah, I guess you could say it detoxes, but it's a cleanse. This is really detoxing you. There's a difference between a cleanse and a detox. A cleanse is like, yeah, you're cleansing your intestines, giving yourself a break. But a detox detoxes every single organ, your muscles, your blood, your everything, your mind. It detoxes you. This is serious stuff. It's amazing. So I am fulfilled. I don't feel hungry. Yes, my mind tells me to eat sometimes, but what I'll do is just grab for one of these things and have it, and it goes away. And then you just have to just keep doing that if you have to keep doing that. But I find I have with the supplements and my juice and my tea, and here's another one of the supplements. This is the berry one, which is so good. Actually, these powders, really, they taste good. I'm so glad about that. You know, so I have all my stuff. Plus, you need to drink a lot of water because you're detoxing. You want to flush those toxins out. You don't want to keep recycling them in your body, so you need to keep drinking water. So yeah, I feel really good. But on day 5, I started having detox symptoms. Oh wait, day 4, I noticeably can see in the mirror that I'm getting smaller. So that's awesome. After only 4 days. Like, you might say, well, yeah, well, you're not eating anything. No, it's noticeable. Like, I was surprised. I wasn't even looking for it. And then I looked down and I was like, oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. So after only 4 days. On day 5, I started detox symptoms, which meant for me, they can come in different ways. I was headachy, my joints hurt. I just felt, you know, achy in my neck. I just felt achy. I always know when I'm detoxing because that's the one that comes up. So that meant, you know, I just drank more water and just, you know, mellowed out. But I knew that that was happening. At the same time, I'm doing my 40-day Manifesting Breakthroughs video e-course, and that makes you move through your crap too. So I'm getting like a double whammy here. And when that detox started hitting, I was working through some father issues on day 18, and I just got like, wow, okay, like overload on the detox. The next day, the detox was continuing to give me a headache. And I thought I felt a little better, but I really didn't. And I felt tired, like even though I had energy, I just felt like I didn't want to do anything, and I really honored that. And so later in the night, though, the detox hit me full force. It was kicking my ass, okay? What happened? How did I know? Well, I was still being achy in the headache, so that didn't change. But then I just started feeling really sensitive, like I was hearing everything was louder. I started getting kind of jumpy. I felt edgy. I was, what was the big one? Oh my gosh. I could taste the toxins coming out of my gums into my mouth. I mean, it was just like pouring into, I'm not pouring, but I could just taste the toxins were just leaching out of my gums. And you know, I was like spitting because I didn't want to swallow that back in. It's like when you sleep all night and then you wake up and your mouth is like, ew, like that's all toxins. You never ever want to drink anything or even swallow your spit when you first wake up. You always want to go to the bathroom and spit and brush your teeth and do your whole thing, clean your mouth, because you have all these toxins that leach into your mouth. Never, ever, ever drink anything or swallow before you brush your teeth and wash your mouth out. So it was like that. It was like that. It was so much that it was so gross. I could just taste it. And I was trying to drink water because I felt super thirsty all of a sudden. I know that was the detox because I was just releasing. And I just kept spitting and then drinking water. And it was just like I was feeling horrible. I started itching. I was itching like crazy because what happens is your skin is an organ, right? And it also will start detoxing. And so the itching is that stuff just coming out of your skin. So yeah, I was feeling really bad last night to the point where I was just like, I went to bed early and I was just like, I just need my space and my time. I'm just going through this detox. And even though it felt uncomfortable, it's really good. That is what I'm doing, right? A detox. So that means it's working, and it's working really, really well. So today is day 6, and I feel a lot better than I did yesterday, but I feel extra sensitized. My psychic abilities are even stronger. I just like, I can hear things so much louder. I had the best meditation today that I've had in a really long time. I felt so connected. I could just really hear so many messages. So the detox is working. I don't feel crappy like last night at least, but I'm still tasting toxins and things like that. Hey, this is a detox. It's coming out of your muscles, out of your blood, out of your organs. What do you want? You gotta have it. So I wanted to talk today about some of the things I'm doing to help my detox. So I talked about having itchy skin. Man, you don't know how fast I went for my dry brush. I keep this hanging in my bathroom all the time. It's always a good idea to do this before you take a shower. But when you're detoxing and you're itching, this is your friend. And you can look up videos on YouTube and see how to do the dry brushing. But basically, you dry brush your skin upwards towards your heart. Okay, so just do yourself a nice dry brush before you take your shower. The other thing is, because you're detoxing, you don't want to put more chemical stuff on you. So I'm always really aware of this anyway, but I'm going to just tell you part of my regular routine. This is the kind of soap I use. It's Kirk's Castile, and it's natural soap, and it's pure botanical coconut oil soap, and with no dry residue. I love this stuff. No animal byproducts or synthetics, no detergents, natural, hypoallergenic skincare. I love this stuff. I love it, love it, love it. And I'm going to put links to all this stuff below if you want to check it out. So I use this, but I also use this actually for different things. This is Dr. Broman's Magic Soap, and I get the one that is the unscented baby mild, and it's really good stuff. It's liquid. So sometimes I want to use liquid when I'm washing myself, or I actually use this to scrub my feet every day. I use it on my scrubber. I pour it on my scrubber or my brush, and I do my feet with this stuff because it's a great antiseptic. It's a great natural product. You can even wash your vegetables with this, and I've never done it. I don't think I ever will, but you can do so much with this besides bathe in it. So I always have this around, and actually I pour it into a smaller container, like in one of those plastic mustard bottles, and I add tea tree oil to it. I think this does have some of that in there. It's made with organic oils. It has hemp in it and peppermint. I don't know if it has peppermint. I don't know. I really can't even see. I need my glasses on. But I like to put tea tree in there because tea tree is so awesome. Here's my tea tree. I always like to rub this on my feet when I get out of the shower. That or Thieves from Young Living or Immune Power. I love that stuff, but this is a really good oil that you can get anywhere, but get a high quality one. Toothpaste, the one I happen to be using right now is Nature's Gate. Get whatever one does not include fluoride. That stuff is very dangerous for you. So I use this one, Nature's Gate, or I use Jason's, or I use Tom's, but make sure it's the one that does not have fluoride. For my skin, my itchy skin, I always do this anyway. I use virgin coconut oil. And this one is called Spectrum, and it's organic gold, expeller pressed virgin coconut oil, unrefined. You can get this at probably most stores, but I get, you know, the best kind I can. I always use this. I always rub it all over my body. Your body will get moisturized. Like I put that on this morning and I'm still moisturized. And even on my face, everywhere, on my feet, everything. But your body drinks whatever you put on it, so it gets to drink coconut oil, and that's good. And I always keep my bottle of water, or if I need to take, you know, my drinks with me, I like to use old jars. I keep all different size old jars, and I use them for my drinks, like I do my green drink. Okay, I wanted to tell you like just a little review about the teas I was talking to you about in the last video. I told you I got this Tulsi one with the rose, sweet rose. I do not like it. I do not like this. Tulsi is supposed to be basil. The only thing I taste in this is rose. And I like rose, but I'm not so sure I like drinking rose. It feels like I'm drinking perfume, although it doesn't make me feel that way. I don't enjoy just tasting rose. And I don't think it was meant to taste just like rose, but that's all it tastes like is rose. So if you like to drink rose, get this. If you don't like to drink rose, don't get it. This is the other one I was talking about, my cheat tea. The chocolate chai that I was all excited about, don't do it. I didn't use this until yesterday, and I made it, and you know, you're already being really healthy, and then you take something like this, even though it's not bad, but it has the cacao nibs, and you're just not doing that, you know, on these days, and it just made me feel like, blech, like, it was like, why are you doing this? This has no point to what you're doing. Stay on track because you want the results and the benefit. That's why you're doing it. So, I don't know. This might be good if you used almond milk and stuff, but for the 21 days, I don't recommend it. I still very much recommend this everyday detox tea. Totally will always recommend this. This stuff is so awesome. And I still totally recommend the Seven Blossoms tea for relaxing and getting you just mellowed out in the zone to go to sleep. So I'm still standing by those. Is there anything else? No. Well, Shanti's starting up the group detox on April 7th, and there's a bunch of people that I know that are joining in, and I'm super excited about that, and I think I might do another round. I don't know, maybe I'm being a little excited, I don't know, but I have 15 more days, which is only 2 more weeks, and it's gone pretty well, and I really like the idea of detoxing myself. I really like that idea, and I'm already feeling my body benefiting. Oh, I wanted to say something. So, you know, I'm psychic, so like I tune into this stuff. But yesterday, I wasn't trying to tune in, but I was in the bathroom, and all of a sudden I saw my organs inside of my body. They just flashed before my eyes, and they were crying. And I was like, what is that? And I was like looking at my organs, and they were all crying. And I was like, oh, why are they all crying? That's like so sad. And what I got was they were releasing so much sadness. And you know, I don't eat bad. I mean, I'm not always perfect, but in general, I am a vegetarian and I don't eat that much, and I'm pretty conscious about what I'm eating, and I never have gotten, you know, thin from being a vegetarian. But, you know, we carry weight because of our emotions sometimes, or the things we go through. And when I saw all that sadness, it just was like they were all crying. Can you imagine all your organs crying? That's so sad. They're just releasing so much sadness, and so that tells me my organs were just holding an amazing amount of sadness. And what's interesting, on my 40-day Manifesting Breakthroughs video e-course, that was one of the issues that came up with father issues, was sadness, loneliness, embarrassment, fear, and feeling unsafe. So it's amazing how much sadness really was in there, and it's releasing big time. And I don't want my organs to be sad. I don't want them to carry sadness because I'm sad. When your body starts holding on to your emotions, that's when you start getting physically ill. And I'm very blessed because I stay very healthy. I do. I always stay very healthy. I rarely ever get sick. I don't even remember the last time I got sick. I don't get sick. So I stay pretty healthy, and that's probably because of the way I eat, and because I meditate a lot, and because I'm always tuning in with the higher energies and clearing myself and doing healings on myself. I'm sure that's what's helping me. But, you know, if it keeps getting weighed down with sadness or anger or whatever you got going on in your life, you could be holding on to extra weight that's from emotions. She's sending 21 days of soup, so you better get your order in because she's going to be cooking up a storm here. All right, everybody, I just wanted to fill you in on my day 6. I'll continue to make videos along the way. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments below on my YouTube channel. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also remember to go to my website, cindyeiler.com, and sign up for my email updates. Thank you, and I'll see you all later.